sir. Where I got you. Hi.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Let me put my tweet. Yeah.
How you doing? How's
What's the
everyone
story?
doing?
How far? You know what I mean? Shooting the video today, Nigerian Independence Day.
Shout out you lot.
Shout
Shout
out
out to my fellow
419.
Nigerians. You know
Shout
what
out
I'm
my
saying?
419. So you know the vibes.
Happy Independence Day to you lot and that
You know,
come man.
64 years. Free the guys.
64 years.
Yeah, man.
Independence.
Yeah.
Oh,
Choose
swear.
yeah, man.
Fair play to you. For
Mumsy
real.
Mums and WhatsApp saying 64 years, bro. She's too active.
Damn.
If it wasn't for her, I would have known it was Independence Day, but she's active today.
64 years though.
Fresh, innit? Still kind of
Damn.
fresh.
It kind of is.
Still
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
fresh,
Compared to
man.
like other places, they're like years and years. But yeah.
man.
Hello. This is a disclaimer video.
Mm-hmm.
This is a disclaimer video. I know I said that twice, but like this video is basically just to
Before you even go into that quick intro, you know what I mean? Quick intro. Today it's no longer DJ Babyface, innit?
yes sir, it's your boy Jeremy or
Mhm.
Jeremiah or
Mhm.
Jeremiah or Jay or yeah, Jay. You can only call me Jay, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, and we have the man himself, Mr. Smith.
You know that man I always say smooth G-O. Nah, they're so stupid about that. You guys know who I'm talking about.
Exactly who we're
You
talking
know,
about.
Smooth, aka Kevin, aka Kev, depending on whatever floats your boat.
You
But
know what I mean?
yeah, man, quick disclaimer. You know what I mean? This video right now should show that we rebranded.
Yes sir.
You know what I mean?
Ski.
We rebranded. It's no longer JB Hoops. Don't associate me with JB Hoops. Don't associate us with JB Hoops. Jumpball Hoops. He's dead.
He's dead.
He died.
Dead.
Unfortunately, he died.
R.I.P. JB Hoops.
Hey, listen.
2024.
You know what I mean? He
What
did a
did
great.
he do first.
He did a great thing building the foundation.
Yeah.
But you know, quick drum roll, please. And so basically, the new name of our brand now is Cool Off. Cool Off. You know what I
Cool
mean?
off.
Cool
Obviously, I'm gonna let you explain it because
Yeah. So Cool Off is basically something we kind of say already in terms of culture. You know what I mean? Cool Off basically meaning, if I'm talking from a basketball sense, because you know this is a basketball / podcast. But if you're talking about it from a basketball sense, Cool Off meaning, you know, cool off, the kid's on fire. You know,
Cool
you've
off,
knocked
bro.
down 9 trees. You've been going crazy. You've bust this nigga ass. No
Cool
Diddy.
off, bro.
You know what I mean? But
Cool off,
you know what I
bro.
mean? Cool off, chill out. You know what I
Chill
mean?
out,
You're on
bro.
fire. Or from a podcast perspective, you know what I mean? When you come over here, you see we inside chilling.
Cool off, bro.
Cool off. You feel me? You
Coolin',
know what I
bro.
mean? We have a few emotes. You have the Kobe
know.
chill. You know what I mean? You have the Trae Young cool off. And then you know what I mean? You have the wave. The kid's on fire.
You
The
know what I'm
wave.
saying?
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's basically it. You know what I mean? I feel like it was very organic. I've been saying that word all week, but it's, you know, it's basically like the shit we do, you know, when it comes to 1%, you know what I mean, podcasts, when it comes to basketball, like I
all
want it to be
organic, like,
organic,
it's
you know
all
what I mean? I don't
organic.
want it to be an effort. And
Like,
a certain point,
JB Hoops was like, one day we're sitting here and we're just like, we need something to name. I just said, oh my god, JB Hoops.
Bro,
And
we
like
just
even
got
him already,
excited,
he was
bro.
like, I was like, come on, yeah. It's
I-
basketball. Then now looking back, there's no longevity to it. It just didn't make sense. Like,
and it didn't give us like if someone was to come over to us and be like, oh, you do a podcast. Oh, what that podcast is about? Basketball.
JB Hoops,
Y'all should
Jumpball
know already
Hoops.
before we. Sorry to the guys that recorded all videos with us. You
yeah,
know what I
all the
mean?
videos you recorded was listen, we're gonna do it again, but
You know,
way better.
way better quality, way better fucking everything. You know what I mean?
Like that includes the basketball, that includes the podcast.
I even want to say an apology
everything.
for the people that came on the We Outside Volume 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All them videos are scrapped. I know.
They're
But look, they're gone. You know
They're
what I mean?
gone,
For
they're
good
gone,
reason, because it was associated with jump ball and
Jump ball's dead, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And there's no point also like releasing it with a new name when all you can hear is
jump
welcome
ball
back to
this,
Jump Ball, welcome back to
this,
Jump Ball.
ball that,
No,
you know,
no.
even the intro and all that. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But look, it's a rebuilding thing, but it's not from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like we've already built the foundation, and
Yes,
now we're
sir.
just trying to grow. You know what I mean? We're just trying to go. But yeah. What were you saying before I just started talking about?
I don't know, but I want to ask you, how's life, bro? How's life? Obviously, like
Life is life.
behind. Obviously, okay. English is not my first language. Behind closed doors, obviously, we've been keeping active. We've been still active.
I wouldn't even say it's not even just a rebound, cool off, rebranding our whole
life per se.
You know what I mean? Life was life, and at certain points, you know what I mean? Trials and tribulations, you know yourself. And even for you, for example, you used to be DJ Babyface.
Yeah. I don't even DJ no more. Like, I'm not even DJ, like, nothing no more. Like, I'm just typical Jeremiah. Like, you know what I mean? I gave me life to Christ.
Oh.
I'm a better person now. All praise to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just my life changed for the better. And it's just like now I can focus more and put my energy more into stuff that matters to me and putting God in it as well, you know?
Even with Cool Off now, I think before we didn't really put Christ in a lot of our
wasn't in the center of a lot of our
projects, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what we try to aim for now. We were trying to aim for that at the start, but you know yourself, we got too
distracted. There's too much distraction. There's too much.
You know what I mean? And like I said, it wasn't organic. It wasn't us. You know what I mean? Like, and just by that mere fact, we're trying to rebuild completely. You know what I mean? But
it's for the better.
For the better. Even me per se. The season's about to start. You know what I mean? The season's about to start. We just finished preseason. You know what I mean? You even got ball going on as well.
You just joined the team
as well.
You
know what I'm trying to say? So look, life has been lifing. You know what I mean? Life has been lifing. You know what I mean? Like I said, one of the biggest things for us is the God. God, you know what I mean? God has really awoken us in terms of not just us, but like even steps.
People around us, even
a whole bunch, even our generation, bro. Even our kids' steps, bro. Like he changed his whole thing. He's has a whole TikTok saying, if you catch me outside, I won't lie, pump my head, slap my head, even, you know what I mean? And look, for example, today is being shown Nigerian Independence Day. Also, Asake is in the building. You know what I mean? He's in the building. And I'm like, he's not in our building, you know what I mean? And we're not in his building. But look, you know what I mean?
No hate to the people, but there's crazy hate for you that's going, I won't lie. Go look in the mirror and ask yourself, do you really need to be there? Obviously, by the time this comes out, you already went. But I need you to go ask yourself in the mirror,
was it worth it?
Thank you. And then after you finish asking yourself that, go and repent. Thank you.
You know what I mean? But just like in terms of like our decision making is different, you know what I mean? And also the whole rebranding was not just the name itself, but schedule. You know what I mean? Schedule, consistency, events, you know what I mean? Like we plan on basically doing a one-on-one tournament. You know what I mean? A one-on-one tournament. If you might know, like the likes of the next chapter, any one-on-one scene in the lab, Devin in the lab, you know what I mean? We're low-key just trying to build that niche over here, you know what I'm trying to say? And at the same time, bro, what we've been doing behind closed doors, we have a whole...
Look, you can see behind me.
If you can see it, there's a whole machine. We're making
I'd
clothes.
be getting active, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I mean?
We're making
show
the back. No, Ditsky, we're actually getting up. I ain't trying to really get up. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out G.O.D.
Shout out G.O.D, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Have this as well. I'll be making my stuff, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So basically, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, we're really doing this the right way. Yeah. Everything. We're doing this the right way. Like, even with the event coming up, like a lot of y'all that did show up to the other ones, we appreciate y'all. For the ones that are about, when we get this one going, like, we'll have merch. We'll have this, you know what I mean? And it'll be for free, you know what I mean? But at the same time, this is the last time things would be for free. Yeah. You know, you man that said you were going to go to the other ones and didn't go and cut like, last second. It's okay. You can say from the get.
You're not going to go. But don't say you're going to go.
And then the day happens or the day before, boss.
You know what I'm saying? I can't do this. I can't do this.
Mumsy's in a bad predicament. Oh, so she's in a bad predicament now. She wasn't in a bad predicament 2 days ago.
You know what I mean? Obviously,
shit happens.
Stuff happens, you know? But it's a thing where, come on now. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's like the work
you
thing
put
we're
commitment.
saying.
You put commitment. Like, you get me? Like, so it's like, you go to work. Let's say, for example, work calls you and says, yo,
you're filling in for somebody's shift.
Do you know what I mean? And then you're like, yeah. And then on the day, you're saying, oh, by the way, I actually forgot, but I have a match. We already committed. So, like, do you get me? So it's really like
self-awareness.
Thank you.
Self-awareness.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what
come
I mean?
on, come on.
And even for us, we're like, again, we're holding ourselves accountable. That wasn't English, but we're holding ourselves accountable. because before you could say we were taking the piss, you know what I mean?
No,
to a certain
we
extent.
were like, we weren't
You know
even
what I
going over on our word. We would say, yeah, like every Friday the new video will come out. Like the Friday comes, did we even
Know that
edit the
Friday.
video?
No, that Friday.
Do you know what I mean? So like
Know
it
the
was
thing.
tough.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be a man of my word. We want to be a men of our word. You know what I mean? It's
What's
not,
wrong with your English today,
bro.
man?
I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. I came from town. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired, bro. And then I went to go work out to the bars. Even like our whole lifestyle is changing. You feel me? Like we got 1%. You know, 1% is us.
Shout out 1%, man.
Shout out 1%. If just a quick rundown on 1%. I'll let you handle that one.
1%, yeah, is basically like, I feel like, I'm gonna say in my words because I don't know, maybe he might see it differently. But for me, 1%, what it is for me is just like it screams out discipline. And for me, anyways, in my life, it screams out discipline, time management, everything. It's just a type of thing where it's like Kaizen. If you know what Kaizen means that you're doing 1% better each day. So it's kind of like a motivational thing where it's like, don't sit on your ass, like get up, stop being lazy. You know what I'm just saying? Do something. If it's raining, if it's cold outside, bro, go outside, do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? 1% a day keeps the doctors away. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And even like, it's not even just fitness, because I know if you go on 1%'s page, you're going to see fitness. But 1% could be anything.
Boxing,
it could be being the best in boxing.
Basketball.
It could be the best, you know what I mean? It's like...
it's the best in your craft, basically.
For example, today, Asake is such and such, you know what I mean? Your boys would look at you crazy for not going. But you're making that sacrifice to build something that you see yourself in the near future, you know what I mean? It may look crazy to some, but to you, that's what the sacrifice goes a long way, and that's what 1% is, you know what I mean? And again, bro said it, Kaizen, you know what I mean? It's I don't know where it actually came from in terms of...
It's definitely Japanese or something.
Definitely Japanese. But like, it's stuck with us from day one. And shout out that person that gave us the name. She knows who she is. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, basically just being 1% better than you were yesterday. You know, it's building blocks. You know what I mean? It's not something that you just come out the womb. You know, everyone's trying, but don't be complacent. You know what I mean? Don't be complacent. That's
you can try, but it's about how much you try and how. What's the word? Is the word I look for? The consistency.
I heard Denzel Washington say you could have motion, but still be in the same place. And I said,
that's facts.
You want progression,
but that's a lot of people though. I'm gonna add a few people. That's a lot of people even who go gym per se. Like once you go gym, you get comfortable and you're like, oh, I'm not gaining or losing weight. It's because you're not making yourself uncomfortable. What's the word? There's something about
being comfortable. Being uncomfortable. That's all. Like that's
you can't. What is it? It's you said it kind of, but there was a saying. There's like something about being uncomfortable. You can't be comfortable. You can't be.
Yeah, you can't be comfortable. You can't be uncomfortable. Sorry, you can't be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yes. No. You can't be uncomfortable being comfortable. Something like that.
Something like that. Y'all get
Y'all know what we're trying to say.
Like, but that's though. It's just that's what we just. It's a discipline thing because we both lack discipline, both lack scheduling. So you know what I mean. Like I said, a lot of the stuff we're doing outside of all this is organic, and I'm glad that we're taking the time. We see the flaws. Yes. You know, we've seen the flaws in Jumpball. That's what made us rebrand. And I appreciate the feedback. If you like Cool Off, the new name, you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be some Cool Off merch, you know what I mean? There's going to be Cool Off things. Look, again, we get busy, you know what I mean? We get busy, so.
And even with that as well, obviously, like, talking about just the basketball aspect, like, we are looking for a team as well. Like, we're looking for 10 people. Like,
we need 10 people. We're going to have merch, not merch. We're gonna have jerseys, you know what I mean? Because on the Sunday,
everything, man. I won't lie, man.
On the Sunday, we came back from the Finland League, and the Finland League is basically the Philippine League, but they have like time to time you can register your own team. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it kind of goes with like, I'm not sure if any of y'all know the Drew League or you know any of Rucker Park or just big events that you basically can bring your own team. You know what I mean? And that's what we plan to have because. Don't get it twisted. We've been doing some networking behind the closing. Oh, yes, you know what I mean? Like we went to the UK and collabed with one of my boys, Seb. You know, bro, it's crazy. Like no dick ride, no glazing. Like imagine knowing how to move like your favorite ball handler and you never ever played for a serious team.
Like it's just all street. It's
you
just
know
all...
what I mean? And that's my boy. You know what I mean? So it's like basically we've just been in rooms that we shouldn't have been in, but for the better of our own brand. You know what I mean? So basically,
like some of your favorite YouTuber basketballers, you know, what I mean? With this man, like you get me, just recently You get me? So it's good. It's good.
You know what I
Networking
mean?
was the big thing for us, especially.
And don't get it twisted. We're not just planning to play ball here.
No.
Travel and play
International.
ball.
Come on now.
We're trying to
We
play
gonna
ball
go
everywhere. You know what I mean? So like, look, if you're very interested into joining Cool Off, of course, some are going to be handpicked, but at the same time, these events that we're gonna hold is gonna basically
we could have
solidify.
a 10. We could have a 10, right? And I won't lie, if I see one person that's really balling, I won't lie, you could really take someone's place for real.
You
like,
feel me? Like it's not solidified. Like you have to solidify yourself in all these upcoming events. But like, yeah, bro. Like I'm happy with it. I'm real. We're both content. You know what I mean? Like we're moving in the right direction. You know what I mean? Especially to close out the year because we deep it, bro. 3 months left.
3 or is it not 2?
October, November, December. If you're counting this month, you feel me?
3,
You know what I mean? So like.
Yeah, like, our birthday's next month as well.
You know, big up the. I'm not telling you my age, but look,
chill.
I ain't you feel me?
I'm alright, man.
You know what I mean?
Please
But look,
see me at whatever age you see me right now.
I know you see me like an uncle because of my facial here, but look,
please, I know you see me like
bebe. Look, Uncle Smooth, I'll be happy with that one. You feel me? But look,
please,
Boom
Fluff J.
Boom Fluff J is wild. Boom Fluff J is. That's crazy, but no, like that stuff. Like I'm glad we did this rebranding because for me personally, I've been thinking about it for months. Now it was eating at me. No Diddy that I'm like that I was like jbhoops was just so corny. You know what I mean? And like the
so
amount of times
corny,
I got the fact that y'all do a pod, and I know I said it already. You talk about basketball, and y'all seen it. Like we had different people, you know. We had producers, we had athletes, you know what I mean. But the whole point of the pod,
imagine like we're like it's like okay, where can I watch my video of a music producer? Oh, jbhoops, and it's like jbhoops. Like,
you know what I mean? That's kind of
makes sense, yeah.
But like the whole point is, you come over now, you cool off. You know what I mean? Because like you said, we chat absolute
rubbish,
dog. You know what I mean?
Rubbish.
Might as well do it on the pod, you feel me? And yeah, and it also goes with the narrative, you know, like yourself. If anyone that plays basketball, they know like the narrative that basketball players should just shut up and dribble. This is more of a thing that's, look, you're here to talk, whatever. Like, we're not here to interview nobody.
Like,
we're not, like, bro. If you're trying to look upcoming things because of the way I'm in a journey of spiritually getting to Christ. He's walking it the right way, you know what I'm trying to say. But we're gonna have a lot of episodes where we talk about
Christianity,
God, you know what I mean?
talk
have
about
a
everything,
few debates.
Talk about, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? I know I have some questions.
I wanna say stuff that may hurt people, but if you need to hear it, you need to hear it. Like perfect example. The world is ending. It's not ending, but it's ending.
Where do you see it or not?
You get me? I mean? Like God is coming down real soon, like real soon. So it's really one of them ones, like
especially like what this year out of thing they did say. I think what's that? Cat Williams say, bro, it's an awakening.
Yeah, sure. Look what's happening to Diddy already.
The truth will set you free, bro.
Nobody said
and
that.
That's exactly what's happening. Okay. You feel me? And I'm so glad that I see it in a lot of my generation, our generation. A lot of people are waking the fuck up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Excuse my language, but genuinely,
it's about
like, you know what I mean. Because I remember at certain points, people are looking at me crazy for talking about certain conspiracies. But look at them now.
Low key, they're coming to life.
You know what I mean?
Secondly, they're,
you know, genuinely, I don't have anybody, but you know myself. The Diddy thing, for example.
No, to be honest,
I've been talking about that one.
The thing about that Diddy, just obviously just run through that real quick. Yeah, everyone knows what's happening with Diddy. Yeah, but it's about time,
bro.
Because what do you mean?
He's been getting away with this. You know what I mean? And the stuff, you know what I mean? Because look, we'll talk about this in another part. But the fact that you man are only like talking about it now until like what next week will everyone forget
about it, man.
That's that's what we're talking about. Like the world is waking up. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's our job to constantly stay up. Like, you know what I mean? Don't start sleeping again. You feel me? That just doesn't go with just this. Talks about like everything consistency, scheduling. You know what I mean? Prepared to see some very, very special guests. You know
yes,
we got
for sure.
We got some heads right here. No Diddy, we got some heads.
For sure. Like,
you know what I mean?
In every aspect, like in all the crafts, like, you get me? Like, we're going to get a few people. We're going to talk. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, as well, like, if you lot have questions for people, if you lot, we want to hear you lot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you are the supporters. If not for you lot, like, we wouldn't be doing this realistically.
You know
like,
what I mean?
who is it for if not for you lot? So we want to hear feedback. We want to hear questions, stuff you want to ask us, segments you even want to see, maybe. You get me? Like, support is
we're
free.
really trying to
Support
take this a different route. You know what I mean? Really trying to communicate with y'all, especially like before we conclude, like, you know, in Ireland itself, like, we don't support each other. You feel me? We don't.
You know, black people.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to call it our culture, but black people.
I'm calling our culture black people.
You know what I mean? You don't know how to support it. Unless it's in it for you. That's the only time you really care. You feel me? And I'm just like, support is free.
It's free. It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna take any money out.
Just get your phone.
The only thing I can say, it's gonna do, it's gonna waste maybe 2 minutes of your time.
2 minutes out of 24 hours.
We're supposed to be reading our Bible at least 1 hour a day. People don't do that. But what? We play PS4, we play PS5 for how many hours?
That's how you know. That's how you know I'm on my. We're on this nigga off his console. Off my console. No more games. No more games. Life ain't a game.
Bro, we've been playing too much games. On the console and in real life. Too much games.
I don't know. And even me is peak because online NBA 2K just came on. I'm off in it already.
We've been playing that bad, bro. Fly that game, bro.
There's better things
to be doing, man. I'll play again in 2K29.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna play for real, bro.
But for sure, look, this wasn't really a pod or nothing like. It was really just a disclaimer, really just to explain where we're at. You know, mentally, physically, spiritually. You know what I mean? Hopefully, y'all keep riding with us. No Diddy. But yeah, you know what I mean. I like I said, it's love and guidance. I appreciate
hold up, thumbnail.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But
sorry.
Quick emotes, you know, for Fortnite emotes. But look, you know what I mean. If you see us, look, just start.
Yeah, just if you see me on the street, just be like, "Hey, OJ." You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you know what I'm saying? See me, just tell me to cool off. You know what I'm saying?
We just really use this first of many, and very consistent. You know what I mean? There might be a week or two where we don't post, but that's not that we're not posting. We're really just trying to stack our bread. Yeah, really just starting to stack them episodes. So when we, you know, like I said, life is life, and for all of us, season started for me. I need to get in our mode. You know.
The thing is, well, it's winter's coming as well, so like hopefully there will be a lot more things because we're gonna have to be indoors anyway, isn't it?
Feel me? So, especially with events, that's all gonna be indoors. Expect,
bro,
expect us, and look, merch, the whole nine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. One thing again, I'll say, if anyone wants to help us out, editors, videographers, you know what I'm saying, anyone that actually wants to help out, reach out to us. You know, reach out to our Instagrams, reach out to the page. Let us know and like,
and even if you have some ideas, because at the end of the day, the basketball thing is a community. Yeah, you know what I mean. If some of y'all are familiar with like More Than a Run, you know, Kyrie's thing, you know what I mean. There's a lot of things out there that are just built for the community, and that's what we're doing for the community. You know what I mean. So
I just want to give a big shout out to you lot watching. Shout out to God. You know, shout out Jumpball Hoops because obviously
big up Jumpball Hoops. You know what I mean. And apologies to everybody that was writing for us before, and you know the videos and
we kind of disappeared.
We'll make it up to you.
Apologies for real. So without further I know we messed this up last. Without further ado, peace. God bless. Bye.
Adios.